Hi, and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name is Nick.
And my name is Chris. And Nick, what do we got in store today?
Today we are answering a question that was posed, which is 20,000 XLM enough? So Stellar Lumens, Chris, 20k, is that enough tokens to, to survive and to move forward? I think it's very possible that that could be a good number to be hitting. So that's what we're going to be talking about. So as always, if you find this useful and informative, do go ahead and smash that like button. Chris really does appreciate it, and so do I. And as always, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe. By subscribing, you'll be kept up to date with all of the videos and live streams that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. Chris, shall we go over to CoinMarketCap, recap what's been going on with the markets, and take a cheeky look at Stellar here?
Yeah, let's do it, Nick. I love this project.
Fantastic. Right, so on Coin Market Cap here, we have a market cap now of $518 billion, with Bitcoin slightly dipping in the last 24 hours, and a whole host of others are in the red. But the good news is that Stellar is not, XRP is not, Cardano is still doing well, and Stellar specifically is at 10 cents now, so up 4.54% in the last 24 hours and 23.6% in the last 7 hours, 7 days. So, really quite good, week that's been had here for Stellar Lumens. And the current market cap for Stellar is 2.1. And if I give that a click, we'll go in a little bit deeper here. We can see obviously 10.12 cents, $2.1 billion market cap with a trading volume of 790 million USD. Circulating supply is 21 billion. 50 billion total supply. Okay, and if we scoot down to the all-time high here was 93 cents in January of 2018. So pretty reasonable. The total supply is half of that of XRP. Obviously, Stellar is, I guess, a slightly modified version of the XRP-L. So there's lots of similarities, and basically the founder of Stellar is the co-founder of XRP. Okay, and the XRP ledger. So lots of similarities. However, they are trying to do two different things. So Stellar, Chris, it's all about kind of unbanking or banking the unbanked, if you will.
Yeah, so slightly different use case. For me, there's always this I wouldn't even call it a debate. For me, if we say yeah, we love XRP, it's what about Stellar? What about Xlm? And I'm very much like, yeah, I like both. I
Exactly.
think
Yeah.
both are going to be successful, and I think there's a place for both of these projects. And you get the same when you say you really like XLM. You get people. What about XRP? Can't I like both?
That's
It's
exactly.
to
It's
me
lots of
totally.
conflict, I guess, in this space. It sounds like a lot of the asset classes, such as like the metal market, you don't seem to have this. Oh, you're buying
No.
gold. No, you don't want to be buying gold. You want to be buying silver.
Well,
Little bits of that, but like nothing quite extreme like we see here, where Bitcoin people tend to hate everybody else. And you have this seems to be a war between XRP and Stellar, which is strange, but nonetheless, Stellar is something that we are invested in, and so is XRP. We like both of them. Two different use cases. And both of these projects I think can coexist together in peace and harmony, Chris. Um,
oh, peace and harmony.
Peace and harmony. So the question then is 20,000 XLM enough? And that really comes down to what is your end target? What are your goals? What are your aspirations with Stellar? So 20,000 can be enough if you're looking at a kind of reasonable but modest I guess outcome, Chris. And we start thinking, okay, 20,000. What do we think? The future value of Stellar is going to be, and do we think that's going to be enough to kind of get us where we want to be? So I think yes, 20,000 XLM is enough if your aspirations are reasonable, and you're not to being too greedy with yourself. I think if you're wanting to be multi millions, then you might want to increase that position. But if you're just looking for, a reasonable return on your investment, yes, I would say 20,000 is enough, Chris.
Yeah, and I would agree. And for me, can I see XLM getting to $50? As an example. Yeah, I think I can in the long term. But certainly not in the short term unless something major happens in the world. So never say never. But for me, you've got to look at some of the partnerships that Stellar have got. With the likes of IBM, and I think recently we saw something, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Nick, around Coinbase offering cashback, or I guess a form of cashback of about 4%. I don't know when that starts or if it has already started, but when it does, if it hasn't already, I do expect that to have a bearing on price movements in the future. I don't know what your thoughts are.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Coinbase are offering this to US customers is really positive. So, they're basically incentivizing the use of Stellar and XLM. And if you use that cryptocurrency via a debit card, sorry, a debit card, but a crypto card with them, then, you will basically get a cashback equivalent of 4%, I think it was. So, yeah, really incentivizing the use of Stellar, which I think is fantastic. We also have Akon's project, Chris, also
Yeah.
utilizing the Stellar framework, for everything that they're doing over there as well. So some really good positive stuff happening. And yeah, I think $50 is a very, very reasonable amount to be expecting it. I think it will potentially even go much higher than that anyway. So let's just say it's $50, right, for the sake of this example here. And you have 20,000 XLM, then actually, if it gets to $50 with 20,000 tokens, you're talking a cool 1 million return on your investment there. So that's pretty reasonable. I think we might even see it go much higher than $50. And so as a conservative level, I think that's pretty reasonable to ask. It's only a total of 50 billion supply there. So yes, I think very, very possible indeed. So guys, I think hopefully that answers the question, because there's a lot of people out there that maybe only have 10,000 or 20,000 XLM, and they're asking, is that enough? Is that enough Stellar to get me to where I want to be? And in order to answer those questions, in more detail, you kind of have to think about it in slightly differently, like our goal videos to a degree, where we say, okay, what is your target? What is your aspiration for Stellar, and what value do you see this particular token getting in the future? And if you take those and apply it to the tokens that you have, it kind of answers the question for yourselves as well. But for us, I think yes, 20,000 is enough for the everyday individual, Chris. And I can see that that there's a significant amount of XLM, around sort of 10 to 20,000 is enough for the most everyday individual.
Yeah, obviously none of this is financial advice. It's just purely our opinion. But based on everything that we've seen, we really do like this project. I mean, I think I've recently seen things written where people have said, they've cashed out of all their XRP and straight into XLM. You would never catch me doing something like that. I rate both of these projects. However, all boats will rise, Nick. All of them.
Absolutely. That's what you're seeing with these institutional investors with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is pumping hard, but all boats will rise with a rising tide here. So fantastic to see. And as always, guys, if you found this useful and informative, definitely go ahead and smash that like button. Chris really appreciates it. I really appreciate it. And the whole cheeky crypto community really appreciates it. And if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and subscribe. By subscribing, you'll be kept up to date with all the videos and live streams that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. And with that said, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Yeah, take care.